Why, hello, children. I apologize for being 5 minutes late. Technically 20 if you count. It's supposed to be at noon. But I did not realize I needed to go potty. So, I had to change up the scheduling. But hello, everybody. How are we all doing today? You're still gonna have this weird... Whatever Penny did to this camera, she done did it. I don't know how to fix it. I've tried. So I know that this camera is not long for this world. I'm gonna try something. We'll see how it goes. Puta! Okay, that doesn't work. Oh. Well, that did a lot better. Okay, good. Hola, Chaco. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Hello, Natanya. Hello, Fluffy Paws. Hello, Banana. You just finished an elementary orchestra concert. We shall all hold hands in prayer for Banana's eardrums. She no longer has them. Manual focusing, because this is the little overhead camera. Remember how a couple of months ago I said that Penny did something when she messed up this whole desk, and this camera was one of the victims. I don't know what she did to it, but it's been funky ever since. So we just trying to make it all work. But how is everyone doing today? How is life? Last week we were starting on this drawing. I don't know how I zoom. Oh, it's I can fix the brightness on the camera too, can't I? That's brighter. Let's make it less bright. Oh, it's too dark. I feel like that's okay. See, before she screwed it up, this camera I plugged it in and it was perfect. But now you guys can see it's a little funky. It's not what it was before. Victim less. Penny believes in victim more. Accurate. Accurate. So, chillins, is everyone getting ready for the holiday season? Everyone getting themselves up and going? I personally have been engaging in the most darling people of the internet this week. 4 times now, in 4 different conversations, I have been informed that the main reason why I criticize anybody is clearly because I am fat and ugly. And that's the only reason why I would criticize anyone, because I'm just so jealous. And I just laugh because I'm like, these are 4 different conversations about 4 different situations. Yet somehow, they all have the same argument. Hello, After 40. How are you doing, darling? Hello, Raven. But yes, so I've been informed that that's why I have any opinions. If you want to see some of them... Oh, and I gotta say, all right, I know that this is unchristian and it's the Christmas season and maybe it's unbecoming of me, but some of these people should really put down the rocks they're throwing at me. The Methanies and the neckbeards of the world. I didn't say it to them point blank. I said it in the screenshots, but if I'm ugly, ew. Ooh, what does that make you, my love? I'm currently playing Cinderella because I live at home and my family, Widow Bibi, is visiting. Ooh. You're roasting pork and looking after your life decisions. I've been watching hilarious replays of Stray Kids Madness and teaching. See, alright, so After 40 asked me for in-depth about the stray kids, and I have no idea how to answer it, and here's why that is. I did want to get into it at some point, but you guys always like to throw money at me, and it is not that I am not grateful. What the fuck just happened behind me? Something just crashed, and I don't know who. They're no longer in the room. Thank you, Natanya, for 30 months. Thank you. Thank you. Sprinkles hellos on all the dorks. And, it's already been 30 months that you kids can come in and be my followers. That's amazing. 'Tis a blessed season. But, I got a message from one of my best friends. She's having a very hard year. You guys know when I speak about my 15-year-old niece, it's her mother. It was not Dante. As a matter of fact, I tried to take Dante in here so I could show him off to you guys, and he got very upset and left the room. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is she's having a very hard year. She can't get the kids gifts for Christmas. Now, Rachel has already stepped up and found, through her magical nonprofit portal, she's actually managed to get a couple of gifts for the kids already. Like, so much so that when I messaged her, there was a message in my inbox of one of the items saying, hey, did you want this? And I'm like, I was literally coming to ask you if you have any of that. So it was crazy. So we already got some. There's but my nieces, they all want clothes. And if anybody would like to volunteer, like, the clothing they want is like $30, $50, but you guys know that I don't have a lot of extra money either. So the first thing I thought is, you guys always want to throw money my way. So if anybody wants to volunteer to help me get these kids a Christmas, they don't want much. My 12-year-old niece wants a Stray Kids sweater and black pants. Flare, she wants bell bottoms, but she wants like the modern version of bell bottoms. And my 15-year-old niece, going to be 16, she just wants, there's certain shirts that she found on Amazon that she wants for Christmas. And again, they're not super expensive. If you can't, not a problem. If you don't want to, also not a problem. But you guys always ask. You know that I don't come for help. But if anybody would like to, it's a family of kids in need. They've had a very rough year. Mom lost the job. They lost the car. Different things like that. It's been a very tough year for them. So if anyone would like to help, please reach out. Let me know. And I will connect you to what needs to be gotten. We do love Rachel. Rachel is an extremely kind, caring, and giving young lady. She is also a manic little pixie mad woman who forgets everything the moment she hears it. But we still love her in all her glory. So that is my request to you now, which you're all probably very curious about. How is Gorian doing? I am delighted to say he is fantastic. Do you guys want me to see if I can get him over here? I wish I could. Teenager needed a phone. Ma'am, you're a mom. Ma'am, you are a mother. I will never get upset with you for prioritizing your own child. Especially, what a hypocrite would I be if I'm someone that harks and shouts all the time, America first, help other nations later, if then I said to you, oh, well, you could give something. No. But let me go see if I can fetch Gorian, guys. Let me go see if I can fetch him. I have to move the drawing to do that, though. Knock on wood, no one else gets sick. Oh my God, why did you say it? Raven, why did you put it out there? You're not supposed to say it out loud. Do you know what I said out loud before Gorian decided to no longer be able to pee? I said out loud, oh my God, we've lost a cat every year since 2021. The only reason we didn't in 2022 is because we managed to get Penny to the emergency room in time. I am talking the day before, Raven. I said, I really hope, and I didn't finish the sentence. The next day, we had to rush Gorian to the vet. Don't put it out there. Be right back. Penny, calm down. You're fine. Penny's on the back of the chair. No, my little bad boy. No trying to bolt. Everyone wants to see you. No. I'm trying. He's not the kind to sit still. But I'm trying, kids. No, sir. I know. Look at how cute he is. Orion, get down. Look at how precious. The little... oh, my God. Choco. Choco. Ma'am. Orion, get down. Choco, I can't scream. Oh, you filthy bitch. You know. Oh, my God. Stop, Calliope. Choco hooligan. You know I can't scream right now. Because this will make him bolt. Calliope. Stop. You're fine. Choco. Choco getting a bonus. Oh my God. You can see the little on his paw. They had to put one on each because Choco blew the boss. Gorian is a masterful wiggle monster. He is very good at wiggling. Look at how happy he is. He's also mildly drugged out. Because they give him a muscle relaxer. That was the medicine they gave us as a muscle relaxer for his dingling. And that's very nice. You fucking bitch. Thank you, Choco Hooligan. You are lucky that I cannot shout right now. You can still see the healing of the cut. So this right here, when he went into the vet, that was during one of the fights. He had gotten in a fight with Dante. Like actual drugs. No, actual drugs. He's on, I give him pills twice a day right now. So he gets 2 pills in the morning and 2 pills at night. And it's very, very hard to give them to him because he's very sensitive to these drugs. They're designed to keep his bladder empty. So far, he has done an excellent job of keeping his bladder. Look at how happy he is. The moment I stop doing this, he's going to try to bolt. You're welcome, putita. I hate you so much. Only when they are drugged, right? I love when my cats are dope, then they let me cuddle them. Mine let me cuddle them all the time, but Gorian usually very much wants to. Calliope! What is wrong with you? You know him. It's just Orion. No. I looked away for a moment. All right, let me go put him back. Calliope, honey, what is the problem? You're being weird. I know Orion. Here, look, it's just Gory and Orion. We did test out something yesterday, and that did work very, very well. I put Gorian in front of Orion without any constraints, and Orion did pretty good. But let me go put Gorian back in his crate, guys, so he can... Calliope! Knock it off. It's just Orion, look. Smell. It's just Orion. See, there you go. If you're hearing that yowling, it's Calliope. She's glaring Orion down. It's so weird. All right. I know, Gorian. Are you just happy to be held? Yeah. See, now I'm afraid to walk out of the room because Calliope's being so weird right now. Or is it Gorian that's making you upset and you're redirecting it onto Orion? Yeah? Oh, Gorian's making this hard, guys. Suddenly he's being so good. He's not trying to run. What baby boy? Orion, do nice. Be gentle. Gorian, are you just enjoying being held right now? Or are you going to try to bolt as soon as I calm myself down? She is not happy with the doggo, but that's very weird because usually Calliope just she tries to nuzzle the dogs. And then if they make her too upset, she just leaves. So for her to vocalize, Calliope doesn't really do that. Calliope. Enough. It's just Orion. She being all weird. Calliope woke up and chose an attitude. Right. Just very unusual for her. We're having roast pork and potatoes on Saturday. Ooh. Is that something that happens in Europe this time of year? Oh, God. Hey. No. Orion, walk. Calliope. Tomorrow's tacos. Thursday, pasta. Friday, pancakes. Saturday, roast pork. Flakes and steak. Orion. Oh, he's too scared. Calliope. Not gonna lie, 40, I thought the list of food was all in one day and got concerned. You have not dealt with Italians, have you, Raven? It's okay, buddy. Now, I don't know if she's upset because Orion... Oh, yeah, she chose violence just now. Just an animal standoff. Yeah, but we don't normally have that here. Like, Zoro was the last one to do that with Orion. And Orion's, like, all nervous now. It's okay, bud. Gorian's just sitting here bright-eyed and happy. He is chilling in my arms right now. Huh, baby. It's the cheapest meat at the moment, and I got a 2K. I don't know how many pounds that is. For $6, though, it sounds like a lot. I don't know what that is in freedom units, but that sounds like a lot of food. Maybe she senses Gorian is off. No, I think what it is that because Orion's really, really excited because Gorian's out of the crate. Because the thing is, like, I'm slowly trying to introduce... Oh, my God. Calliope! No! Oh, my God. Orion just tried to leave the room and Calliope attacked him, so then Axel attacked her. And now Orion can't go where he wants to go because Calliope is blocking him. Oh, buddy. Oh. No, it's Orion's excitement. It's Orion's excitement because right now what she senses is him excited about Gorian. Because I never have the kittens out of the crates. We started with Dante. And Dante has been doing pretty well. And so Calliope, who is a high anxiety cat, normally does not have these issues. But oh yeah, Calliope is very feisty. She just usually keeps it hidden. That's the first time that's happened, I think, ever, except for when she first came out of the crates. Because she sniffed Gorian directly and was not concerned at all. 4.5 pounds for $6? Shit, that is good. Orion just took his chance and bolted. Because Axel defended, whatchamacallit. Axel defended Orion. You are just so happy, young man. He is zenning right now. So I apologize, guys. I was going to draw, but this boy has had such a rough month. I can't say no to this. And also, if he's here, I can't yell. So Chaco should be very happy. Yeah. Are you enjoying the cuddles? Just so you know, though, the moment you move, you're going back in the crate. Yes. So I say, so it is. So then the plan is, because Gorian, it was such a success with Dante, the next plan is to have Atticus and Gorian out all the time. And see, Atticus lost all his fur, and we're still trying to figure it out. What exactly... Orion, no, you're not coming up. We're still trying to figure out exactly what happened, because we believe that it was started by Gorian, because there was spots on Atticus that were chewed off, and we knew it couldn't have been him. And so we have him in a Christmas sweater currently. No, Orion wasn't even zoomies. That is the worst of it, Raven. He wasn't zoomies. He was just standing there getting excited and sniffing. Normally that does not happen between the dogs and cats. It hasn't happened in a long time. Not since Zoro. Zoro used to be the one where that mainly happened. And it does happen with Sunny. Is you a happy boy? Yeah. Is you a happy boy? Do you have him in the sweater? Atticus is in a sweater. Yeah, I happened to have a dog sweater left over from when I had Zorro. But I plan on getting him. You guys know Sphinx cats, right? So Sphinx cats literally have specialized clothing. That is like a onesie. I want to order him some of that to see if we can get his fur to grow back. Because I do believe it is an over grooming situation. I roasted a duck not long ago, but there was fuck all meat. Yeah, that usually happens with duck. Duck's pretty fatty. Aldi's sells duck frozen. It's like $27, which is still not bad for a duck. At least here. Ah. I knew you would try eventually, my floppy little boy. So now... He did not successfully do that, though. He was a little bit drugged when he did that. All right, baby boy. Say bye-bye to everybody. Okay. Say, ball, ball. Look at how dilated his pupils are. Okay. Orion, you gotta move. I gotta go put him back in his crate so he can chillax. Excuse me. Come on, you. No. You're gonna go back to your mousey. And as for you, young lady, what is with you today? Huh? What is going on? It's just Orion. Ma'am. Girl, this dog been here your whole life. What did you do that I'm not aware of? Calliope. Yo, she on next level anger at him. Okay, bud. She's scratching a little. What did you do that I don't know about? Did you do something? She's acting like you did something. Yeah, no, it's definitely just Orion because, like, I just, when I was still sitting over here, I put Gorian's tail right in Calliope's face. And she sniffed it, and she was fine. Calliope. Calliope. Come here, baby. Hold on a second, guys. It's okay, baby. I know, Orion. I know. I know, buddy. I don't know either. I'm letting her witness me, like, get really cuddly with Orion. See, Calliope, it's fine. I know, big yawns, Orion. All right, Orion, go see. Calliope. There's a good girl. Yeah. Calliope. You's my good girl. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. Such a good girl, Calliope. Oh, I'm sorry, Penny. Are you a good girl, Calliope? I might have to go get something, guys. Like, I'm still going to be on here, but I think I'm going to go grab the treat bucket. And we're going to reestablish some good feelings right now. Because I cannot have my cat, who is FIP positive, being this violent. I can't have that. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Go, Ryan, go. Good boy. Come on. Come on. We're all going to be happy in a second. Hold on. Give me. Okay. Everybody's going to get some good feelings. Ugh. The horse treats call stall smacks? What the hell's a stall smack? This bucket is very hard to open. There we go. Alright, I know. Does everyone smell sardines? Calliope. Oh. Who wants a sardine? Sit. I'm going to let you guys at least see what I'm doing. It's going to be upside down, but you can at least see what I'm doing right now. Alrighty. Yeah? Here. I know. Here. Oh my God. Orion, sit. And yes, these are... Stop, Axel. Stop, Axel. These are whole sardines. Greta, go eat your sardine. Calliope, you don't want one? Yeah, you do. You want one. I know, Penny. I know. Here. Here, Penny. She's the worst. She will literally bite my hand. Orion. Good job. Axel, here you go. Hendrix. You gotta actually take it, buddy. Gotta have some. They all love. Yes, this they love. Calliope. Come on, baby. Come this way. Come on. Come on. There's a good girl. Oh, yeah, she'll move for the fucking sardines. No, you want to see something that's huge? Whole tilapia. Some of these are gigantic. I'm saving the big ones. And Axel, hold on. I got to show everybody. This is a whole tilapia. They just gutted it. And there's 2 big ones in here. I'm saving for the dog's meals. Greta. Come over here. No, around. Come on. Come on. Sit. This is the chaos I've got. Sit. Here you go, Greta. Orion. You want one? Here you go. No, you can't have these. They're too big for you. They will get stuck in your little gullets. Do you see this? This is how I die. That's my finger. Do not bite it. Okay. This is how you reestablish good feelings when there's really nothing bad happening. We're going to throw out some ocean whitefish for all of you. That's right. I just want them to all have to get along. The snack tax and the thing. So this was freeze-dried ocean whitefish. Stars on you upside down. I know, because this is a document camera. This is not designed for you to look at me. It's designed for you to look at what I'm looking down at. But... Hi, Greta. Greta, you're covered in ocean whitefish. This is beef tender sticks. I believe it's tenders, like tenderloin kind of situation. All right, ready? Sit. Wave. Orion, wave. That was the weakest fucking wave. Greta, wave. That was a really weak wave as well. Calliope. That's for you, baby. She ate all her damn sardines. Oh, Dante's in here. You see him right over there in the corner. Luna! Oh my god. Here, Penny. Wait, dogs. Oh, finally, Daisy. I've been waiting for you. They don't want to wave. They want a snack. I know. So the reason why I do this sometimes is because, as you see, everyone has to learn to share. And the dogs have to learn to wait, which teaches the cats that they're not a threat to resources. Because the dogs wait for their turn. Greta? I know, Hendrix. I'm going to get it broken up. Whole family's here. Almost. The kittens realize something is happening and they're not involved. But there's nothing I can do about that. Okay. What I'm going to do for the dogs to get them out of the cat's hair now. I bet you guys are like a pig snack. How does that sound? And these are about as ugly as they sound. Why is Mother upside down? Mother is upside down because of an emergency that happened while on camera. It is literally exactly what it sounds like. It is a dehydrated snout of a pig. And these babies love their snouts. So we're going to give each of them a decent sized snout. And there's hair on them, so it's super fun. Look at those little eyes. Okay, so this one's smaller. That's going to go to Greta. All right, sit. Together. Together. There we go. Good job. Bye-bye. Go. Okay. I've never seen that before. Oink, oink. Yeah. These are from Rachel. Rachel found them. She sent them to me. And this is trash. I got to leave it in here because they'll eat it otherwise. This is kitty cocaine. It's pure meat. It's got chicken liver, and then catnip, barley grass, spirulina powder, and rosemary extract. This stuff, I'm a little scared to pull out. Penny wants a snout. Why are we upside down? Because Calliope started attacking Orion. Out of nowhere. Like bad. Hey! See, now those two fighting, not a shock. Like, babe, you can go ahead and ask the chat. I had to go and escort Orion out of the room. Because out of nowhere, Calliope wanted blood. She wasn't upset about Gorian, but she was about Orion. See how Penny just jolted off with that? This is genuinely kitty cocaine. I end up the animal mukbang side of Instagram every now and then. Penny wants a snout. Penny would eat any meat I handed her. I'm Australian now, yeah, because I'm about to die. Watch. All right, ready? She will eat the whole thing. Oh, She dropped a piece. Ah, it's my finger. She's trying to bite me. Hold on, Penny. I know. Penny, hold on. Oh my God. Calliope was throwing all the hands. Penny, hey, right here. Just wait. Just wait for it. She's vicious. This one, vicious when it comes to food. So, like, when they say short attitude, Penny's addicted to these things. I know. I know, Penny. Hold on. Honey, this one is actual catnip in here. Penny, there. God. I'm having to hide the trash in the white bucket, babe. So, we'll need to clear it when you get home. If you're wondering why I'm talking to Starman like that, it's because Starman is currently at... Here, Dante. Oh my God, I tried. Here. Penny, no, you already got a piece, Penny. Here, Hendrix. Hurry, before she takes it out of you. Oh my God. Penny is the snack attack. Literally. No snack is safe if Penny is around. I had to give each of the dogs a snout, babe. Wow, my video dropped. I'm sorry, guys, if people don't like it, but I had to take care of the animals because I can't have fights happening in the house. A lot of people tuned out. Damn. I went from 19 to 4. Oh, well. Amulda, she isn't even the oldest. Daisy and Hendrix and Axel are all older than her. All of them are older than her. Okay. I have quelled the demons. I think the counter is wrong. Are you sure, babe? It's usually pretty accurate. Now it's saying 2. Shit. You think the counter is wrong? Who knows? It's all good. More attention for us, right? Oh, and Kick, again, will not let me stream for some reason. I don't know why, but it will not. But okay, I have quelled the beasts. Calliope. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Did you pick violence with mommy as well? Yeah. Where's all that attitude coming from? My baby girl's usually an angel. Come here. Look at this little face. Look at this little angry face. Yeah, come here, baby. What's the matter, my love? Yeah, there's my girl. There's my girl. Why were you being such a little sassy bitch? Roll call, who all is here? They banned you for having cats, right? Well, I do have a lot. Kick don't like you talking shit on their bots. I know. There we go. My Calliope's back to being her good girl self. Watch, she bites my face in the next second. Oh. Do you want to go back to your corner? You can. Oh, you want to stay? Oh, go ahead. Good girl. There's a good girl, Calliope. There she is. There's my baby. So this is part of having anxiety-ridden animals, babe. This is what I'll tell you guys. When you have animals with anxiety, They might be fantastic 99% of the time. And then all it takes is that 1% of the time where they're going to have a meltdown for no reason, which is what happened today with Calliope. Gotta put the dogs in their place. Well, the worst thing is the dogs were here before Calliope was. It's true. Don't give me that look. She was just hangry. But the thing is, they all had their food. See, Starman and I expect aggression when nobody's eaten, right? Like, that makes sense. Nobody's had their food yet. Nobody's gotten settled. So anybody getting an attitude then, picking a fight, like Dante, we know if he hasn't eaten yet, he will start fights. 110%, he will start fights. And he does. Almost like clockwork, he does. He just starts getting angrier and angrier. Then he starts, not wanting to be touched. Like, he'll climb up on me, he'll sit on my chest, and I start to pet him, and all of a sudden he starts growling. Because he's oversensitized, because he's overstimulated, because he wants food. And he doesn't know how to get the food from me, so he feels like I am withholding a resource. So in his overstimulation, little coffee-colored cat. She is a brown tabby, and I gotta tell you something, guys. I now am the proud owner of 3 brown tabbies. They are a different breed. Because I have, because technically Atticus is one, and then Calliope and Hendrix. Now, I have been left with a baby. Lunch rolls around, and he starts throwing hands. See, I try to feed the cats according to what's good for their nature. So for the dogs only get fed once a day because usually, naturally, dogs only eat once a day, usually in the beginning of the day. It's okay, Chaco, that was me yesterday. Yes, children. But cats eat usually twice a day. They're capuskin. What? Hi, Dante. Oh, my little handsome boy. Are you ready to not be a dick today? Are you ready to not be an asshole? Are you going to chill on mommy's shoulders while she draws? I'd love that. He's purring. Go ahead, walk around. Observe. Yeah. It's called irresponsible babysitting. What you see? What? His fur's still growing back from when we had the infestation, so you're going to see a bald butt. That is not for climbing, sir. No. Just stay on mommy's shoulder. My children, and see, I thought that... Dante, what? That yelling in the background, I thought that was Dante all this time. That's Gorian yelling. So, when Dante wasn't, Gorian was. Desperately tried to stay stream. My seniors have been a fucking pain. Well, I understand that. My seniors have too, but my seniors are a little different from your seniors. Your seniors are human. Mine are cats. I'm just glad Calliope's not being a dick anymore. Because that was annoying. Gorian tripping balls. Gorian is out there because the thing is, last night was the first time he was allowed out of the crate all night long. I have had him on 100% bed rest because we needed a few days to see if Dante would chill the fuck out. Because, like I told you, it was on site for the both of them. When it was, when I had to put Gorian in the vet's office, that was because their fights were bad. Did you see how flexible Newscomb is? Oh, God. Now what did that asshole do? What did that piece of shit do? What are we drawing today? So we're still getting back into it because, again, I haven't drawn in like so long. Last week, in case you weren't here, we did a very freestyle kind of situation. We just drew some random girl with the what products were given to me. I'm probably gonna post them on Instagram because I haven't done that yet. It's kind of silly that I haven't. So we just drew this lovely young lady. Focus. I guess that's the best it's gonna get. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we drew this lovely young lady last week. Okay, now let's see if I can get her in focus again. There we go. So I drew this lovely young lady last week. I'm also loving Huntrix in real life. I am appreciating whoever is the producer and or who is in marketing for K-pop Demon Hunters. They are doing a banger job. I cannot lie. They're doing a great job of getting these girls out there because no one expected it to be as popular as it is. Nobody. Not a soul. And so for it to be that popular, now that Star is looking at chat and not dogs and cats, there's a trend of people eating horse treats called stall snacks. Oh! Yeah, that's happened for years, though. Girl, there's no more food. Get back in the damn chair. See, now a dog walked in and Calliope didn't say a word. We reestablished a situation. Good girl. Hi, Greta. She did kind of lunge a little bit just now. But she hasn't. Oh, you're a good girl, Calliope. Oh, are you giving her soft eyes? That's a good girl, Calliope. Can we see when you're done, Hunty? Wait, what did Hunty do? I think Hunty left, baby. But yeah, stall snacks I've heard about because they're essentially cookies. Stall snacks are essentially just cookies. I'm very tired of the Golden song. How often is your daughter listening to Golden? Greta, what are you doing, baby? Is that Daddy? Go see, guys. Go, 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 go. I'm trying to keep them from coming in here. And Greta immediately walks up to me and just stares Calliope right in the eyes. It's great. Daddy is obviously not home. Daddy is out with Grandpa. Because Grandpa had to go back to the doctor. Because we're trying to figure out if everything is working. Which, by the way, Father is back home. I don't believe I told you guys that. That's one of the things they called about last week when I was on stream. And Father is home. He's eating, which is excellent. I did his pills. Right now, everything is good. I mute Hunty when she starts singing it. How often is she singing it? Also, different group performed at the MMA Awards. That song, I was scared for the girl's voice. She needs more training. It's a hard voice to do. The Ophelia song? What's the Ophelia song? Somebody help me. What the hell is the Ophelia song? You did mention him coming home and to watch him. Yeah, so I went over the next morning and he was pretty good. So I did not feel the need to stay over anymore. We had breakfast together. Daddy woke up. He took his pills. And he's generally been doing that for the last week. Buddy, there's no more snacks. They ate all of them. Bud, hey. There's no more snacks. Hi, Calliope. Bud, there's no more snacks. You ate them all and you ate your pig snout. Stop scrounging. You're being nasty. Taylor Swift? God almighty. Hold on, guys. I just had to walk one of my former coworkers through cashing out a gift card. The Odyssey musical everyone's been creaming over. Thunderbringer Through the Ringer. I just was not into most of the songs. Yes, husband, I know I was upside down. I was using the document camera, you pain in my ass. Starman texted me to let me know I was upside down. But like, Hunty was like so convinced that I would love all the music. But the thing is, I've been into musicals since I was like 9. And a lot of the songs were very generic musical. Some of them were great, but the thing is when the entire song, like, the thing is when the entire play is a musical, they're not all gonna be bangers. Some of them are gonna be boring. Some of them are gonna be trash. The ones that were really good were really good. The ones that were not, were not. And that's the part where people, like, don't want to hear it. But it's the same people that freaking, from Hazbin Hotel. They will ignore all the songs that had, like, you know, really fantastic lyrics and really fantastic vocals. And they'll praise ones like fucking Gravity and Love in a Bottle and Losing Streak. They don't pick those because they're actually good songs. They pick them because they're flashy and because it plays into their fetish or into what their pairing is, rather than what's actually a good. Losing Streak was okay. Losing Streak should have been performed by a woman. I will die on that hill. Ordinary? I don't want to hear it because I hear it everywhere. I don't know that song. I don't even know who Alex Warren is. I might know the song because, like, Starman and I, there was a video that came out saying all the one-hit wonders. I just kind of skip the songs that don't vibe with me. Yes. And so you all remember a couple of months ago, I on stream had that argument with Hunty. Because Hunty's like, no, Mom, why are you watching just that video? I was like, because I like it. No, you're skipping ahead. And I was like, you don't understand. I don't like the. No, you gotta watch the rest of them. You don't understand. I hated the rest of them. With the rare exception, they were trash. And she thought I was the devil for that. Yes, I hated the Vox Populi part, but Lucifer's part was fucking bomb. And then, I'm sorry, but the part where he sings To Heaven, that's on repeat in my head. But everyone likes Brighter. Brighter is not a good song, but what it is, it gives context to Vox. So it is good in storytelling, but I don't think it's as good as almost any other song that Vox had. Like, without a doubt, every song that Alistair was in was great. Was fantastic. And while I don't love the power of friendship being how everything was defeated, Hear My Hope is a clinically good song. Like, doctor recommended, it is a good song. It just is. It hits the lyrics are good. It hits the right tones. It has the ups and downs. Like, it's just a good song. And everyone's like, oh, well, Gravity was so good, they had to harken back to it. No, they did that because it was storytelling. It's not because it was a good song. It's because what it does is it harkens back to Lut's insanity. It's not because it's a good song. Like, the thing is, on its own, in a vacuum, it's a great song. I'm sorry, I will die on this hill. It is terrible. Hear My Hope feels like a Christian song, and that's a good thing. Did you forget? It's about heaven. Do you know what else is a Christian song? Almost everything from K-pop Demon Hunters. All of it was written with Christian religion in mind. Abel's part was what was good. But Gravity in and of itself, I'm sorry, it's not a good, it is not good. It The answer is yes, because it's both. I've said this before. Whenever Vivzy does a musical number with dance and choreography, it is always just so awkward. Yes, the Seraphim and the Speakers song, stunning. And yet it is never in the top of anyone. Especially the Idol one. Yes. Idol from K-pop Demon Hunters is so deeply religious. Because what it does is it speaks to the heresy and the blasphemy and false idols and allowing the demons to take over. It is such a religious song. And I remember the first time I heard it, you feel it. If you're a Christian, you feel it. You don't even realize it. But you feel that kind of like that weirdness of, I've got to be careful listening. Like, I know it's silly, but it's the truth. I remember because then afterwards, 2 weeks later, after they started getting out the reviews and people talking about it, I was like, oh, that's why I felt that way. Like, it was so crazy. It was so crazy. Ooh, T-Mobile people. T-Mobile people. If you go for T-Mobile Tuesday today, it's a free blanket. Yes, we love blankets. It's probably like only a foot wide, but who cares? It's free. I love that hand, but I don't like what it's doing. That's the most painful thing that I have to agree to myself sometimes. Yeah, you did a good job with that hand, but it's not working. Your idol seems like your demon's trying to tempt you back into... Yes. Yes, it's exactly what it is. Saja boys enabling boyfriends. My mom used to use T-Mobile blanket. Yeah. Solo cover boob or... Well, I will tell you this. They've given me some pretty nifty stuff. They've given me full-size umbrellas. I've gotten sunglasses, hats, shirts, socks, tumblers, water bottles, coffee mugs, travel mugs. Let's see, what else did I get? Halloween buckets. Let me think. Beach towels, full size. What else have I got in? Hold on, I gotta think. I got really good quality. Eclipse glasses. I got those. Let me think. Flashlights, cell phone chargers. Like, they've given a lot of shit over the years. My sister-in-law loves that T-Mobile Tuesday thing and tried to get me to switch, but I need something that works in the mountains. A lot of cell phone towers just simply don't work in the mountains no matter what. But I will tell you, I love T-Mobile. I've had them for years. Literally years. I've had them since 2006. And the only reason that they don't realize I've had them since 2006 is because during the recession, I fell into such hard debt that my cell phone got turned off. And I lost the number. And I'm pretty sure it's still not in circulation. What made me mad is like this is how new our cell phones were. Starman and I got to pick our numbers and they were only 1 digit apart. Like, I loved our cell phone numbers because they were matching phone numbers. That's how long ago it was. We don't get freebies from our cell phone company, but we only pay about $50 for actually unlimited. The only reason why I pay so much is because of all the things that I do with my phone. I have to, because I literally Like, you think it's unlimited, but if you ever have to do any kind of content creation on any level, you will realize it's really not. It's really not. It's just because most normies don't use phones to the point that somebody that does like I do. Oh yeah, Raven, I was upset when I lost those numbers because I felt like it was my fault, even though it was a global recession. Even though that was the case, I felt like such a failure because I felt like that was such a cool thing Matt and I had. And then Starman was like, okay, well, tomorrow we'll get phones under my name, okay? We'll just get new numbers. And I was like, okay. AT&T and Verizon both work for me. Unfortunately, they're both very expensive. I have done, and I've taken it internationally. Girl, I promise you, you don't realize what I mean. We're talking using it every second of every day. Heavy photo editing, heavy gaming use. That's what I'm talking about. It's a different monster. Because I know because I've run out. All right. That hand could use work too. I'm just not getting the exact image of how I want our hand to sit. Because don't forget, I work for an online clothing company, and I was Godfrey's assistant. So like when you do that stuff, it's more than just using your phone for stuff, or taking photos, or making even light content creation. It's hours upon hours of using online content. It's hours upon hours of editing and re-uploading and things like that. I hate this. The chat does this all the time now. It just doesn't load at all. That works a little. I think it works different here. There's a lot more rules here protecting consumers. Maybe, maybe not, but I can tell you from what I do personally, because no one else has to pay what I pay. Almost everyone I know has cheap cell phone bills. I have a high one because of all that I do with it. Like, I requested this just so it's convenient for me. Because my brother and my sister-in-law, they pay less than I do. Way less than I do. They have T-Mobile. My whole family has T-Mobile. It does work really well in North Carolina, though. I can't lie. But anywhoodly. So what has been happening in the world today, everybody? What have we had now happening that is just the most fun thing ever? Because I'm not sure. How about all the bombings happening in Europe? Have we heard about that? Just the loveliest of things. You pay around $90. My dad pays $50. My brother and his wife, I think they pay around $50 or $70. They don't, and my brother does a lot of stuff online. I pay almost $200 a month. Now, part of that is because of we were paying off some stuff. Because don't forget, I have to pay this for a month. So that way I can use that. It doesn't work so well in the Rockies unless you stick to the cities, right? I haven't heard about the bombings. What happened? Yeah. So, and I don't know if after 40, because after 40 you're actually over there in that side of the world. But yeah, there's been a lot of attacks on the Christmas villages. Wouldn't know. I've been binging EFAP. I don't know what that means. So they did gas bombs in Christmas villages. Apparently last year, I don't know if it was this year or last year, some dude drove through a German Christmas village and injured like tons of people. Killed several. They had in Germany this week, there was these 2 Christmas donkeys that were out there for a living nativity. And 2 Middle Eastern looking young men were caught on camera. They beat up and tortured and set on fire the donkeys. They lived. They stole the baby Jesus. They went and took a shit in the local church. Knocked over all the pews. They smashed up a bunch of decorations. It's been happening apparently all over Europe. There's been just attack after attack after attack on these Christmas villages in Russia and in Germany and I think not Poland. Was it Denmark? I forgot where it was. There was a couple of them. They need to deport these people. I know. And when I was reading this, I was like, I don't understand why this is even remotely allowed. I know some of them, they allowed armed guards now. What is wrong? Yeah, apparently for one of them, every single year, their baby Jesus has been stolen or defaced. Every year. Yeah, the mobile hotspot. That's part of it. Although I am contemplating getting rid of the mobile hotspot. I'm not sure. That's the worst thing. They have bodyguards. Some of them have stopped doing. How can anyone do this to donkeys? That's atrocious. I gotta say this, Andrea. I was actually kind of shocked they were able to. Because donkeys? These must have been the sweetest donkeys in the world. Donkeys can fuck you up. Definitely not here. I haven't seen anything in the news at all. I'm in Denmark. I know, that's why I was saying, like, I wasn't sure. I know it's in one of those countries. I just don't know which one. I've been seeing the reports, though, all over Instagram. And it's just like, why? Why is that having, like, it's constantly happening where all these big Christmas markets that have been happening for centuries now, people are attacking. And I don't know why. I really don't know why. So the owners of the donkeys said, yeah, no, they're coming back home with us. We're not letting this happen. Which I'm like, good on you, because what the hell? We use hotspot all the time. Teenagers use it at school for her laptop. Cheers to the classmate. Yeah, we have, I don't know how many gigs you have for yours. We had the highest gig, like 20 gigs per hotspot. Because at the time we were going around a lot and we did need it. So that's the one thing I am contemplating asking if we can get rid of. I'm going to find out. The internet's been wonky this week because of the temperatures. Because I don't know about the rest of you, but boy, how it's gotten cold. Those poor donkeys. I felt so bad for them. Because like Andrea said, why? What's the point? Like, I wouldn't mind, but you guys, the middle, like, do Muslim cultures not like donkeys now either? They say unlimited, but you have to realize unlimited for them, no matter what, there's always a stipulation because they can't. If you look into it, you'll find out there's never technically unlimited. It's just you guys haven't reached the limit. And then there's a straw horse in Sweden that gets set on fire almost every year for decades. Wait, what? In some countries have been laying it in thick about inviting people. I don't know why. I do not know why. And then you've got people in England getting jailed for free speech. Which is just insane to me. I still cannot believe that there are actually people in England who are getting jailed for just simply having the wrong opinion. It is just crazy. It is really crazy. If there isn't one, we haven't hit it yet. Exactly. Which I would say usually for school homework, unless those kids are researching like freaking astrobiology, rocket, like they should not have to hit that limit. That is for sure. See, the worst thing is, like, I feel like I should know exactly where to do this. Put her arm and shit. But it's like, I haven't done it in so long that imagining it in my head isn't working the way I want it. So I know it's silly, but I'm looking at the screen on what it looks like. Our local Christmas market is this weekend. I'll let you know if we get attacked. Can you please stay safe? There's a trial in Berlin for the attacks last year, but I am not seeing anything new this year. That's good, at least. Yeah, I think it was to the tune of 343 people got injured and 8 died. Yeah, exactly. And that's across the world. Because most of the companies they're a different name in a different country, but they're the same company. Yeah, let me see. Let me double check. It's back again. What's back again, Fluffy Paws? Fluffy Paws, I just realized that's you in my inbox. Oh my god. Your profile picture. Holy shit. I didn't recognize you by the name. You kids can't do this to me. I haven't heard of Texas in Canada, at least not in Ontario. I hope not, Andrea. I really do. The Grinch is real. The Grinch is real? I just, because Fluffy Paws messaged me and asked me a question, and I didn't know it was her. One of my kids is taking some college courses through the high school and has a bunch of stuff online for it too. Fluffy Paws, aren't you the one that messaged me on Discord? YouTube dropped 1 million updates in 2 weeks. Shit. Oh yeah, but right now in Kakalaka, it is 34 degrees. It is going to be 29 tonight. House been cold. These space heaters have been putting in overtime. The St. Anne Guadalupe car collision incident? I think so. I believe so, HG. Listen, that's a lot of words for me to remember. You have high expectations of me, my dear. Very high expectations. Am I going to do the lazy artist thing, or am I going to keep this up? Is that why YouTube keeps shitting itself once in a while? Is it? I do know that randomly videos have been pausing on both Instagram and YouTube very weirdly. Who else has had this? This has been pissing me off. Okay. Okay? You're on a video. You're typing out your comment. And then an ad shows up. Hold on. What is it? Adesha? Cleo? I hear a cat meowing, but I can't tell if it's a distress meow or not. It's going to be in the 60s here tomorrow. Not the case here. It's been 9 degrees at night for you. Shit. But, see, okay, so it was you, Fluffy Paws. That's what I was saying. Okay. So, you're typing a comment. Oh, no, you're talking about that. You're typing a comment. The ad comes up. I didn't even finish what I was saying. You all know what I'm talking about. It deletes the whole damn comment. It switches to another one, and your whole comment goes away. Oh, does that make me mad? Oh, and it's happened so many times. To the point now where if I see an ad come up, I don't even bother trying to comment. I wait. I wait till the video's over, and I hope I can remember it. Or I pause the video, and then type out my comment. So stupid. See, so there is a limit. That's good. That's a good limit. I like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you'll be surprised where it will reach. You just haven't reached it yet. And for that much, your kids should never run out. That's why I never believe when they say truly unlimited. It's never. It's never truly unlimited. For instance, if you use Mint Mobile, a lot of folks don't realize, I think it's Helix Mobile and Mint Mobile. They are not their own brand. They are just a piggyback brand. So a lot of times if you're going through a smaller cell phone company, you're not. Because they don't have their own towers. They're just using the larger brand's towers. They're in a contract with them. And at any point in time, if they needed to, they can raise their prices. Because so we share 6. Yeah, you'll probably never hit it. Exactly. Unless you did like I said, if you were doing heavy stuff, like super heavy stuff, you might. YouTube doesn't remind you to take a break on shorts now. I don't hate that. It's stupid, but there's a reason. Because so many kids... Do you know there's a class action lawsuit now? There's an ad about glucose... Oh my god. I have bought the best glucose you can clearly see. Yeah, Metro uses T-Mobile as well. Exactly. Most of these affordable brands, they're actually piggybacking off of T-Mobile. A lot of them. I reported it twice, but it keeps it. I know. It's just like they had that real life dog. If you saw for a few months that dog, just like a real animal. Oh my god, you'll never understand. You'll never believe it's not a real dog. Yes, I fucking will. Shut up. It's that little one goes yep, 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 and it flips. It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. And then that one that the panda. Oh, I hated them all. Yeah, YouTube will flag you for 10 seconds of a song, but they will let the ads of the most random and fake shit go all the time. It's so annoying. I hate it. I hate all of it. I hate it so much. So damn much. I wish those damn glucose monitors were real. The problem is there's no way through your skin for a glucose monitor to check you. There's just no way. It's why it's so confusing that it even advertises. Like, how the hell is that supposed to work? The Windows XP dog, yeah. Teenager deleted YouTube because she kept getting ads for adult toys. Does she have the kids only YouTube? Because that you can report. I thought an ad on YouTube was for a naked Santa and Mrs. Claus. Oh my god. Oh my god. These are insane. No, some of the AI ads are fucking wild. They are insane. As a diabetic, I'm aware, but can I dream? For every smart lady like you after 40, you know there's someone out there that they got. There is some very clueless diabetic out there going, I can't wait. Like, oh my God, I can't believe my doctor didn't tell me about this. See, now, I don't get a lot of horror ads, but again, what they do is they cater to the person that's getting the stuff. So what they do is they go based on what you do and don't skip. There's a lady that makes videos about buying the scam crap and what it really looks like. Yes, and I like some of that stuff. But there's a lot of people that do that too, and I'm not running that risk. But there was one lady, she posted videos on Instagram about them being scammy, and she had a sponsorship and an affiliate link for the place she got the scammy stuff from. Oh my God, I'm also tired of those purse commercials. What purse commercials? Oh, you mean the Coach ones? I hate them. They're so stupid. Ugliest purses you ever see, and they're acting like it's going to change your life. You get Tai Chi commercials. YouTube not knowing what to give me because I block all the ads. You get a lot of GLP-1 ads. So, when Encanto came out, I really enjoyed the soundtrack. I could not get rid of Spanish ads for years. So much so that I stopped listening to the soundtrack. Even though I would listen to it with all of the Disney music. I would listen to it with, like, on a Disney playlist. Didn't matter. It'd be like, oh, you like Espanol? All your ads are Espanol now. Ads are definitely blocked on my computer in Brave browser. And then months earlier, I kept getting yoga Pilates ones. Yeah, the yoga ones, those were everywhere. Oh my God. Hold on, guys. Why does everybody want my attention today? Good girl, Calliope. Starts off with a low price of $9,000. You can have a Coach bag, right? And they make them go on these stupid ass adventures. There is not a single tree, mountain, path, anything you're going to convince me to climb to chase a fucking 2-inch bag. Oh, live adventurously. It's an ugly ass brown bag designed from the 90s. Greta, leave her alone. Come around. Come around this side. Greta, come around this side. Good girl. There's absolutely zero medicine ads here. I don't really get the medicine ads. And they apparently, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, aren't they getting ready to get banned? Aren't we supposed to have no more medicine ads here too? I recall that being discussed. Maybe I'm wrong. The Coach bag couldn't even fit a phone. I know. That's why I get so mad whenever I see that dumb commercial. Oh my God, live adventurously with what? A singular tampon and a credit card? God. I'd sooner get a backpack than one of those fancy ass bags. If I'm going to buy designer, okay, so this is where I was silly. When I was young, I thought the reason why designer bags were so expensive is because you legitimately got a bag designed for you. That's why they cost that much. Silly me. Nope. You just got something else that everyone else is getting. You're just paying a lot for it. No, do you know? Dude. Who else has gotten the dating sim furry ads? with these absolutely insane looking personas that it's so dumb. I do know the food dyes are going. I know that one's leaving soon. I think they have till the end of 2026 to completely eliminate them. Hot Cheetos getting rid of all of its dye is pretty cool. I'll stick with my red leather purse from the 80s that I got for $3 at the thrift store. Oh my god, what? Hold on. Why am I popular today? I have a designer bag, handcrafted leather from the leather soap shop here, and I told him what I wanted. The guy made it. It was 20 years old. See, that's what I want to do. The only problem is it's going to cost me. I don't know. Okay, Raven. I don't know. Only thing I could think of is I started getting them after I started looking up Zootopia stuff. That's the only thing I can think of. I get the IQ quizzes. I get those. And I get a lot of the whatnot ads. I get that a lot. They actually really aren't quite, Chris. Do you know that artificial food dyes are one of the leading cause of mental illness? And I've witnessed it firsthand. Starman, he mentally is not as good when he's on artificial food. When I can always tell when blue, yellow, or red has been in his system. It really does fuck you up. It's very bad for you. They actually tell you if you have ADHD, you need to avoid it because it can cause you to turn almost schizophrenic after a while. It's not pointless. And I will die on that hill. And the thing is, I knew this for decades because my mother was a dedicated mother. And she researched all this shit before the internet, before she looked for every article. She looked things up in the library. She researched this shit because Philip and I have ADHD. And that was one of the reasons why my mother was so anti-artificial anything. And it's why I came out generally normal. Yes. Chris, it is not bullshit. There is a reason for it. There is a reason. Artificial dyes are horrible for you. It can mess with the chemical makeup of your brain. If you have bipolar, if you have depression, if you have ADHD, if you have autism, you have a higher chance of these affecting you. Now, let's cross-reference, guys. How many times have we seen, okay, when we're in the body positivity movement, are those exact same people who are queer, who are overweight, who are victims? They're also autistic, ADHD, bipolar, and they're addicted to these foods. And they have wild and crazy personalities with wild and crazy theories. And they are irrational and angry. Use your brains, kids. See, we don't think something as inane and small as simply the dye in your food causing something. But that's exactly how they get you. It is in the same path because they're not just chemical altering and hormone altering. they're also highly addictive. They create an addiction in you to want them more, to crave them more, to want the foods that's in them. More than you would expect. A very high volume, correct, Raven? So that's why I will die on that hill, Chris. And I get why if you didn't know, you didn't know. But now you do. Sinbad, do not. You are not knocking that down again. Piece of shit. Looks like I need to buy a ton of Skittles. Wow. Sir. All right, I'm going to write back, kids. I got to pee. All these different phone calls threw me off. Hold on. I'll be back. Did you all behave? No, I told you I had a potty. I didn't take a call. Although I've been getting a lot of them today. I've been getting an awful lot of phone calls today. I think I got, what, 4 already? Like the fuck? Why am I so popular? Popular. I'm entirely too popular. No, I would like some icicles. I haven't even gotten to watch them yet. Here's the crazy part. It's been cloudy. It's been rainy. It's been icy. Just not enough. Fraud came over, of course. No, I'm contemplating. I see other streamers do this, and I didn't figure out until very recently how to do it. You can set up little videos. So you can just turn on when you walk away. It just never occurred to me because I didn't have a switchboard that I could just simply do that. Should I set up little videos for when I'm not at the screen? You want popsicles? I cannot help you there. I cannot assist you. But I do understand your plight. Probably waiting to snow here. I wish. I just want... We apparently got snow for like 2 seconds in the middle of the night the other night. Oh, I also went and charged my watch because it was dying. Little Coke back later? It was 2 degrees. Linda, I'm so jealous. Of course, you live in the New England mountains, so it makes sense. But hi, Linda, by the way. Hello. Well, since we have so many new people coming, should I reiterate again what I was talking about at the beginning of the stream, guys? Because we're getting newbies coming into the stream now at the last hour. For all the folks that like to throw money at me. Snow went psych! I know. I have a unique request. My friend and her children are going to have a hard time having a Christmas this year. So if anybody would like to help with their Christmas, there are specific things that they would like. And if you want to help out, send me a message. I will send you what the kids want. Everyone ready for Christmas? I'm not. Nobody's getting a gift from me this year. I ain't got the fucking money. I'm going to try to make some Christmas gifts. And when I mean make, I mean literally. I'm going to try to make some, like, bread. And that's what everyone's going to get. So to my brothers-in-laws that watch this, just know you're getting some kind of baked good. She hates it when you throw money at her. Well, this time, it would not be at me. It'd be for the chitlins. Rachel's already helping out with some of it, but there's other things the kids want, like clothes. And apparently the Stray Kids, the K-pop band, the younger one. Did you all talk about the Netflix trying to buy Water Brothers? Really? Dang. The flour had to be changed and the oat to almond after the shops even raised. Whoa. You want some chicken and rice? I am going to try to make just a couple of different things. I wanna go home. Yeah, I know. Honey chicken too. I am going to try to... I have the stuff. I'm just going to try to get a little something for everybody. You have sourdough. I have not made a starter yet. So I'm not at that point yet. Either Netflix does or the Saudis do. R.I.P. cinema, right? Paramount is trying to do a hostile takeover of Warner Brother. They put a bid in recently. Will you make me chitlins? Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit, my love. What are even chitlins? Chitlins are technically the skin of pigs, typically towards the anus. They can sometimes even be the actual intestine. Traditionally, they are served boiled. So essentially, it's really nasty, gelatinous. It is the definition of poor person's food. And you can get a giant bucket of it at Walmart. It's a real fun word for a real gross thing. And there are some times when you get a chitlin, there's still stuff in it. Use your imagination. So you kind of, before you can even technically cook it, you have to clean it out. Soggy ass chicharrones. See. Haggis is not the same thing. Haggis is a sheep's stomach filled with mincemeat, vegetables, stewed inside the stomach. See, chicharrones are different because chicharrones, they get cleaned, they get seasoned, they get fried. Chitlins get boiled. Walmart cleans it for you. I can tell you, Black Cats, I have seen plenty of videos from the early days of the internet. That's a false statement. That is a false statement. Maybe most of them do, but it's Walmart. We all know how thorough Walmart is. Haggis doesn't taste bad, which is concerning to me. The thing is, haggis, for all I hear is nasty and nasty, all the same thing. Haggis at least has nutritional value. Chitlins has none. Chitlins, the only thing you get is collagen. That's it. I drew my mother-in-law's last name for the family gift exchange. She's getting new slippers and homemade jams. Oh, I already made plum jams and orange marmalade. I'll make blood orange and ginger marinade. Oh, Walmart has radioactive. They did. They don't anymore. But they did. I have redrawn this arm and chest so many times. I'm so happy with, because I'm so happy with her face. I am not willing to redo that part. You son of a bitch. No ghee. I have to work up back to ghee. Angels first. If you want a snatched face, eat ass. Interesting. Where'd they even get the mutant shrimp anyways? Apparently it was somewhere off the Gulf. They were near some kind of dump. I can't remember. It was a while ago, and I thankfully hadn't bought it. Snickerdoodles are good. See, now I want cookies, but I don't. I'm just glad the house is calm again because, damn, that was ridiculous. She passed out now. What are snickerdoodles anyways? They're kind of like sugar cookies, but with better seasoning. It's the best way to phrase it. Too much of an archback, maybe. Ooh, macadamias. That's a good one. Macadamia nut cookies are so addictive. I should look for a sugar cookie. See, what I miss, and I don't even know how to make them outside of how my mother made them, was almond cookies. That's what I've been missing so much. My mother would make this big cookie, and it was like a brown sugar kind of molassesy cookie, and it would come out in a big oval, and then we cut it up while it was still hot. And that was the almond cookies. And I don't know. Cinnamon sugar, there you go, yep. Besides Loft House cookies, what is the worst cookie? Loft House is that stupid little crumbly weird thing, right? It's a future I will one day teleport some stuff to y'all. Let me see. What would be the worst cookie besides those? That's hard. I don't like those soft-baked, weird-ass doughy cookies. Gingerbread dough. I do love gingerbread. I have marzipan gingerbread stolons in my microwave. Oh, someone asked a question. And I grabbed this to look it up. And now I can't fucking remember what I was going to look up. What was I going to look up, guys? I know I said it out loud. And then I just saw a shiny object and shit. And it was gone. What the hell was I about to look up? Oh my god, it's the most old lady thing I've done in a while. Holy shit. I was gonna Google something. What was I gonna Google, guys? What was it? I can't remember. It was food. It had to be food. Hello, Zamaria. You're sick? I'm sorry, honey. Penny, he's not even bothering you. Sit back. Yes, ginger lemon tea will absolutely help you. Come here, buddy boy. Oh. Come here. Let's everyone see your beautiful face. They haven't seen you in a long time. Hold on, handsome. Hold on. Look at this beautiful boy who's struggling already. No, Sinbad. Stay in camera. No. He's so big. He's a big boy. Don't run away. I want everyone to see your pretty face. Look at how pretty he is. See, I wasn't going to look up the worst cookies. I was trying to think of something else. But I hope you feel better, Zamaria. Look at how pretty he is. Yes. Now come here. I know. Mommy's being so mean. I wanted to hug you and pet you and love on you. What a bitch I am. What a bitch I am. I call him my sand cat. They made a Cheez-It ginger... Ugh. He is an angel, except with Penny. Yeah. Are you a bit of a dick to Penny? You are. Go ahead. He is a very handsome cat. Vortman sugar wafers with the greasy, filmy after... Ooh. Almond cookies! I love you, Linda. Thank you. See, none of these look like the cookies. None of these look like the cookies. We just always called them almond cookies. Let me try an Italian almond bar. Cancel. I guess mom made them very similar. So see right here, right here. This is exactly what like almost exactly what my mom would do, but the almonds were on the inside. So it would be like a big long bar, and then she would slice them. There was no marzipan in it. And they weren't this flat, they were thicker. So they were about that tall, about this wide, and then sideways they were about that tall. And mom would slice them about a half-inch thick. Dutch almond cookies. See, they weren't Dutch though. Everything was very Italian flavored. She'd use amaretti and everything else. Like, she said they were the most similar to biscotti, but they were not biscotti. Like, imagine biscotti, but it was like almonds throughout, on top, inside. ASM orgasm initiated. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm one of those weird people who doesn't like chocolate chip cookies. See, you haven't had a good one. It's not marzipan. It is because she doesn't use almond flour. Banana, what's your favorite cookie? Isn't marzipan just the Swiss cheese of cookies? See, I don't see marzipan as a cookie because you can get marzipan as a filling in chocolate. It's not necessarily inherently a cookie in and of itself. So, Banana, what is your favorite cookie? See, I always love butterballs. That's what we called them in my family. We called them butterballs, and we called them the almond cookies. Like, so now that you see what I mean when I say the Italian almond bar, hold on. Italian butterball cookies. Yeah. You see that? That's heaven right there. This is how you gain 20 pounds at Christmas. Phenomenal cookies. You just take the most butteriest, crumbliest, delicious dough you ever tasted in your life. You put a walnut in the middle, and then once it's cooked, you roll it in powdered sugar. And I could literally down 3 plates of it. I have not had a butterball in... I would say at least since my mother died. I don't remember the last time I had a butterball. Butterballs are amazing. So almond cookies and butterballs, if I had to die on sweets, the 3 that I would want to die on are butterballs, almond cookies, and Sfidels. I would go insane for all 3. I feel my heart clogging in a good way. Oh my God, they're so good. Literally, we would not be able to make it to Christmas. Mom would have to make so many. And we'd be sitting there like, we would see the cookies for a week ahead of time. You can't have any. That's for Christmas Day. Do you want something on Christmas morning or not? Yes, Mom. Then you can't have any. But I want it. It was so good. You don't understand. You do not understand. And then... Sfuyadels. Not Mandel, it's Sfuyadel. Parents have realized the irresponsibility of Choco babysitting. They have reclaimed their spawn. Sfuyadels. Not Mandel, Sfuyadel. What would be my last meal? That's impossible. I don't know if I could actually decide. Because that is so much. Because one of the things I would want, you can't have anymore. Like, I would want my mom's fried chicken with her homemade mac and cheese. I would want her peach strawberry chiffon cake that she made for me. I would want calamari. I would want mozzarella sticks. I would want sushi. I would want pie. If I'm going to go out, I want to have all the things I've always loved. That's the problem. I would want a meal so big that I would never stop eating. Because I'm never going to have them again. Moo? Why are we mooing? Oh, Chaco, moo. Harder question. You have one person you meet before you die. Who are you seeing? One person I meet? One person that I meet in person. See, that's a very hard question as well. All right, this is not going to be a happy answer. I'd want to meet the baby I lost. I'd want to meet the child I never got to have. That's who I'd like to meet. The person they would have become. That would have been nice. Because I don't want to say meet Jesus, because if I do not go to heaven, it's not fair for me to want to meet Jesus because I didn't earn it. My hope is if I pass away, I would want to see my family, my pets, everyone I've lost. There's nobody that I've never known in any capacity that I want to meet because I don't know them. So whenever I meet them, it could be very disappointing for the both of us. I'm very uncomfortable. I'm drawing pretty orc lady as a break in the silence. But I think that's what I would, if I had to pick, I would have liked to have met my baby. Not to be all depressing. But I feel like in situations like that, you have to pick someone that it's nearly impossible for you to ever meet them in any capacity. So that's who I pick. And the thing is, I've had 3 miscarriages, so I have no idea if any, like they were positive pregnancy tests, but that's all I ever got. So I've got that Biden dementia. Thanks for reminding me. But that's my answer. I've always gotten that question, and usually I've said like my grandpa or my mom or Brandon. But I guess I really want to look at it in a different way now. And that's what I will say, because yeah, that's it. Yo. Oh my God. You guys. I just remembered something. That's a good answer though, Star. Thank you, Chaco. I just remembered something really disturbing. It just reminded me of something really disturbing. Okay. Oh, God. I don't even... it's so creepy to say out loud. So, I forget his name, and it escapes me right now. I can see it. Ian... Is it Ian? His wife, Little Dicky, she doesn't do as much online, but she reacts to videos. She posted this video. I need you all to gird your loins, prepare yourselves, okay? Are you sitting down? I promise you, the more I describe this, the creepier it's going to get. A day in the life as a doll mom. Okay? She's got like a 4-bedroom house. She gets up, walks into a baby room where a young girl is sitting up on the side of a crib. But it's not a baby. It's a doll. She takes the child. She gets real food. She puts it in a little, a child seat. Okay? And then she goes to the next room, to the bunk beds, and shakes awake 2 other dolls. Okay? And then she mimes these 2 other dolls throwing things at each other and arguing in the morning. She even shakes them. Now, mind you, these are not just reborn dolls. These are reborn toddlers and reborn juveniles, like 9, 10 years old. Okay? Because the one that was in the crib, easily a 2-year-old. Okay? Then the 2 kids in the bunk beds. Okay? She gets them up, and then she goes to another room where there's another doll. Now, I want you to really grasp this, kids. These are fully furnished rooms with fully loaded closets. And then she goes to her kitchen where she has kids' food. Not play food, but actual food. Like, you know those little foamy crunchies for babies that are just learning how to chew? Yeah, she gave the toddler. This is how you get haunted dolls. Do you want a haunted house? This is how you get a haunted house. We're talking about dolls and I can't even participate. Why would you want to participate in this? And she records all of this, guys. She records all of this. And as a matter of fact, I wonder if I can find it. Because I saw it. And then my jaw dropped. And then Starman, it was my fault. Last night he was in bed. And I heard, kids, do you want to go to McDonald's? And I heard a very high-pitched voice go, yay, Mommy, McDonald's. They were dolls. She took her dolls in their car seats to McDonald's and bought them each. She bought them each a Happy Meal. Not even Barbie dolls. We're talking full-size human dolls. Let me see if I can find... I need to find it now because I can't suffer alone. If I have to suffer, so do all of you. Okay. Oh, good. I found it. Oh, boy. I found it, guys. I found it. Oh, Tony. Oh, Tony came just in time, didn't he, guys? Tony came just in time. Let's go. Let me just make sure you guys can see. Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, yeah, you can. Ready? Here we go. That's not a human. This is a fully furnished room. This is a fully furnished fucking room. She shakes open this child. This is real food. I told you, 4 kids. This is the kid fighting her. Throwing shit at the other kid. My mind doesn't deserve to be tainted. I'm covering half the screen. I'm innocent. Why, Star Son? We were good. Because if I had to suffer, so do you. Here it goes. There's more. She's got to make the milk. She got actual infant milk for this child. She's got to mix it. Oh, look, the baby's walking through. This is his wife, by the way. Isaac Butterfield. Okay, thank God. I finally remembered. Isaac Butterfield's wife. See, even the one who claims she got the tism about it is like, nope. I'm gonna check myself into the mental institute. And that's not her only video, guys. It's time for the funny. Like, that's what she just makes. No. The lady with the dolls is not his wife. The one who had the video and showed it was Isaac Butterfield's wife. No. That lady, I believe, is very, very, very single. What's wrong with that? Most of my girlfriends are either dolls or invisible. I love you, Tony. How does he not? No. Chaco, focus. His wife reacted to that video. That's not his wife in the video. That's not a joke for a pastor to make, Tony. Thank fuck, I know. Matter of fact, I need to go back and see who is the person. Morning with a doll mom. I can look that up because you know that's some TikTok shit. You know some weirdo on TikTok is like that. Can I... If I have to live the rest of my life seeing that video, so do you. Let me go look. Life as a doll. Mom. Oh, I found her.
Morning.
Oh, God. She's got a newborn 1-2 from 4 days ago. The dolls aren't real is the name of... The name of the page is The Dolls Aren't Real. How does she have 287,000 followers? Oh my God. Yeah, this is what she does, guys. She claims she took a break a couple weeks ago to spend time with her family. Which family? I don't agree. I see them on the same level. I think anyone that... Because the thing is, for this is a level... And I see it because of the infertility. I see it as a severe mental illness that can turn into something really, really, really disturbing. And I feel like with those dudes, same thing. Like... She has so many of them. Apparently, she's got the ones that shit, too. Yeah, she took actual food, because that's my problem. Like... My problem is she doesn't just do this. She buys things that other people have, like, you know, she goes and buys all the clothing, and she's got closets full of clothing, and she goes and buys diapers and formula and wastes them all for dolls. She is not the only one. And I just... How did I land on her page? I technically didn't. Although now I know I'm going to get that in my fucking algorithm. I did not. Isaac Butterfield's wife reacted to it. I saw it because I follow Isaac Butterfield's wife. You know, the problem is, though, it never leaves that stage. So when I was in the infertility group, the man babies are the worst. I can't explain that. No, they're bad. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets arrested in a few years for trying to... Yes! This is exactly. This is the problem. Now you see why I'm saying it, because just like how the man babies start to be unable to differentiate what is okay and what isn't a line to cross, a woman like her, when you use the reborns a lot of women in the because someone else up here said it. Who was it? It was great. I think it was Fluffy Paws. Yeah, Fluffy Paws said this. Okay, here's the problem with that. You never actually learn to get past the grief. She has too much money. Absolutely. The fact is she dresses up the dolls at all. That she has the dolls at all. And I wonder how many, because she's got like several of these newborns. She's got several of these dolls. I wonder how many times she has bought formula and everything else for these dolls that she did not need to get. That could have gone to somebody else. And so the thing is, you know, what I found watching these women, okay? Let me lead you down a rabbit hole. I'm going to try to draw so I'm not going to look over there so I don't get distracted. I'm going to lead you down a rabbit hole. When I was helping with the Facebook group, there were women that every single year, without fail, in the new year, would redo their house. How would they redo their house? I've told you the story before. There would be an extra room in the house that they would outfit for a baby. A baby that was not coming. A baby that they were not expecting yet. But they would still go and do it. They would go and they would outfit their house. They would get a crib. They would get all the things the baby needed. And then every year, they would get the diapers, the clothes, the furniture, the equipment. They would do all of that and set up the room, paint it, get it all ready, and then go and sit in it and cry because it was another year they didn't have a baby. Okay? That was how they coped. And then at the end, they would donate it all. So at least everything they got went to somebody else. Then you had the newborn women who would go and buy a new doll every time they miscarried. And then they would start buying stuff for the doll, carrying it around, bringing it in cars, expecting family to babysit. My thing is that you can't get over the stage of grief because you're using a reborn doll. You just kind of get yourself stuck. Thank you. I'm getting there. Exactly. I'm going to leave that up there while I describe this. As someone who people accuse of imprinting onto my animals, it's a grieving loop. Exactly. So what these dolls do is it makes it slightly less depressing because you've got a physical thing you can put your energy into, which at first seems great. The problem is this thing never gets old. It never needs food. It never grows. It never develops. It stays in the same place. So with grief, what happens when your grief never grows, never develops, never moves? It always stays in the same place. What happens then, guys? Do you actually learn to grieve properly? Do you actually learn to move on? Have you learned anything? Or have you just learned a new coping mechanism? A new way to torture yourself. A new way for you to stay stuck in the comfort of that depression, in the comfort of that sadness. Because whether we want to hear it or not, it's depression can be a comfort because it's familiar. And it can break like a dam because what you do is you don't strengthen your mind when you do that. Your brain does not learn anything. Instead, you anthropomorphize this thing. You create this humanity in it that doesn't exist. And then your entire life becomes about it. At least if it's a dog or a cat or an animal, you know, it's a living being. It's a living creature. It gets old. It eventually passes on. But with a doll, it never goes away. And so you never learn to move on. You just stay there. And so that's why it's just not good. And that's why I hate those dolls. I hate them very, very much. I think they are one of the worst things ever made. I don't think they help anybody. And I wish that they could be banned. It's un-American of me to think that, but I genuinely think that there is not a single woman that they actually help. Because most of the women that claim it helped them, they all have some kind of mental illness. They never got their child. Most of them just dealt with never having a baby. They never moved past it. There's that lady that brought her reborn doll to Disney recently in a stroller. Like, have you ever seen this? I hated Big Mouth. I felt it was such a pedo show. It's like Depression Kitty from that show, like a warm blanket. But that's a good reference, I will say. If they did that, that's a pretty good, I hated Big Mouth. I thought it was like a very... Hunty, would you be crying or yelling at... Hunty would be crying or yelling at you right now. Don't remind me of that show. I know, I hated it. I hated it so much. It wasn't. Thank you. What would I be yelling about? About what I'm saying about the dolls. That's what Black Cat said. It was a pedo show. Okay, good. So I wasn't crazy. So I was like, it felt like a very pedo show. Now I get reborn dolls being weird and creepy. It won awards. A lot of things win awards. I swear Black Cats will say certain things just to see us freak out. They are very Uncanny Valley. They are very Uncanny Valley. Did you guys see that thing about the it was so bad. Context. If you ever saw Big Mouth, all the people in it were like 13, 14 years old. They're shown naked. They're showed wanting to have sex. The monsters were their hormones, and they were encouraging these kids to do really nasty things. And I was like, why is this a show? I just got one for my 11-year-old. You're a liar, and I hate you. Should I not have gotten her that? I hate you. I remember drawing mustaches up for my older sister's baby dolls as a kid. They weren't happy. We need to stream What to Leave in 2025. Let me see what time is this. 2:46. We got 30 minutes left in the stream. Let's see. What to Leave in 2025. Wait, what? Yeah, this was when Big Mouth came out. It was very controversial, and I hated that it stayed on because it was gross. And people were like, "Oh, you're all just being so sensitive." And I'm like, "No, we're not. We're really not. We're really not." I never watched it because of that. For chomos and loli lovers, exactly. Like, I remember the first time I ever spied it, and I was like, the character's naked, but he's in high school. Why are we looking at this? Leave 6-7. Have you guys seen the thing of the Grinch going 8-9? I love that. I'm so doing that. If any kid around me does it, I'm so doing the 8-9 thing. But yes, 6-7 should be left. But I mean, honestly, there's like so much. Why are adult cartoons destined to be ugly? I think at first it was meant to be meta or like, you know, just a joke in and of itself, how like all kids cartoons are so sweet and cute and pretty. But now, the kids were so young, exactly. Boo baskets, but don't tell Starman I want a boo basket. I'm a big kid. I want my husband to make me gifts. Don't tell him that. Everyone else can lose their boo baskets, but not me. Rules for me, thee, not for me. Thank you. Let's see. Protesting ICE. Leave that in 2025. Caring more about Palestine. Leave it in 2025. Oh, that's hard. I'm not in the headspace for it yet. To think of all the things that we should leave in 2025. Lack of accountability. Leave that in 2025. Yo, okay, so can I say something I feel about myself? Not to toot my own horn, but I've realized I've been ahead of a lot of trends. So when I got this mic, back when I got it, I think I told you guys before, everyone made fun of me because I was picking a mic that was shiny and pretty, but they guaranteed it wasn't going to be good. And I'm like, no, it's got all the right things. I looked up all the stats. This is one of the best mics on the market. And they were like, nope. I got it. Now suddenly this mic is everywhere. When I started doing editing, I immediately went to DaVinci because it was considered the latest and greatest upcoming product for editing. And everyone was like, no. DaVinci, never even heard of it. Now DaVinci is one of the top editing programs. It's beating out Adobe all the time. Okay? Like, and now, let me just put it this way. How often have I been talking about Caleb Hammer? Okay? Nobody talked about Caleb Hammer for years. He's been on. I start talking about him. I start, like, praising him up. I'm just the girl trend, girl math. DaVinci Resolve. It's an editing program. It's how I edit all of my main videos. DaVinci Resolve is one of the top in the industry now. Like, whenever they talk about what you use to edit, they say Adobe Premiere or DaVinci and then one other one that I don't know. That's literally the three they mention all the time. It's one of the top. I was waiting for this topic. And now with Caleb. Caleb's first name is Caleb. It's Caleb Hammer. People started wearing a black PJ shirt, red and black plaid pants, directly after I did. Oh. He could be MC Hammer. It's not the case. Leave Candace Owens in 2025. Yes, she's gone off the deep end. Yo, okay. Other thing. So, Catholics believe that the Jews were God's chosen people. And for me, the first sign of evil is every time the world starts hating Jews. Like, that it becomes popular to hate Jews. And do you guys notice who I don't talk about? Because I genuinely feel an evil coming from them. Is all the different people that sit there and just, it's automatically hate the Jews. If that is your excuse for everything, the Jews are everything, then you have no thoughts. You have no thoughts. You are easily manipulated. You just think you know something that you don't. Mrs. Owens has gone into the deep end of something. Yes. We don't know what it is, but it's for sure. It is for sure. Because, like, what the hell is her problem lately? I don't know. I couldn't begin to tell you. Juice just can't catch a break anymore, I know. Ooh, you know what we can leave in 2025? Sequels. Let's leave race swapping. Let's leave sequels. Let's leave live actions. Live action anything that's a remake. Let's leave them in 2025. She lost her mind when her bed friend was. She already lost her mind. That's the problem. She had already lost her mind. She lost her mind when she glazed Andrew Tate. That's when she lost her ever-loving mind. Yes, let's leave Cynthia and Grande in the back. Leave Timu Obama and Crockett. So for that, let's leave AOC in 2025. Let's keep her irrelevant. I feel pretty sure the girl's gonna make me fall. Oh, she's quoting songs. Yes, fuck unnecessary. Yes. For those too young to know, she is quoting Living La Vida Loca. Yes. Let's leave girl bossing, please. Thank you. %. Goodbye, girl bossing. Let's leave the red pill in 2025 too. Can we leave product trends like the bear cup? Oh my god, yes. Yes, let's leave Wicked behind. Leave terms like holding space, taking up space. You know what's leave behind? Let's leave behind unnecessary therapy talk. Yeah. Let's leave self-diagnosing. That's a good one. Let's leave blaming everything on your tism, mental illness, or your trauma. Leave pedo bait, yes. Though that, thankfully, has already been on the outs for a while. Let's leave victim behind. Yes, let's leave I'm just a girl. Yes. Let's leave behind saying that it's impossible. You can't do it. You have to understand. Let's leave behind thinking people can't suffer. Let's leave behind thinking that hardships are bad. You know, Kelly Clarkson wrote a song, What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Stronger. Why did that song get forgotten? Instead of, if I were a boy. Fuck that song. Leave girl math when you're doing something stupid. Let's leave if you don't agree you're a gnat. Yes. Let's leave that behind. Let's leave behind the phrase white privilege. You're just a Nazi. Let's leave all that behind. Let's leave behind the phrase generational trauma. Let's leave Kanye South behind. Let's leave not knowing what a woman is in 2025. Let's leave behind calling people names when someone doesn't see anything. Let's leave behind saying someone's jealous. Did I tell you guys this already? I'm pretty sure I did. In multiple separate arguments this week. I think I did earlier in the chat. I've had people in different conversations and arguments, whether it's about those fat and skinny bitches that were doing the, whatchamacallit, doing the Barbarian photo shoot, whether it's about Sabrina Carpenter getting a hair across her ass about Donald Trump, and about her saying that she should make men sound and feel stupid as often as possible. Patriarchy, let's get rid of that. Whether it's talking about Andrew Wilson, I have been told that I am just jealous of everyone because I'm ugly. Let's leave behind assuming all criticism is due to jealousy. The ones in Drama Screenshot, yes. Let's leave behind subpar arguing. Good girl, Calliope. Let's leave behind the 666 rule. What's that? I don't know that rule. Lee's saying I don't need a man. Yeah. Leave behind I'm a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. Leave behind that we don't need men. Leave behind that men are useless. Leave behind that men are this, that, and the other. Especially if you believe that a trans woman can be in any space that a woman's in. I don't want to hear anymore about how dangerous men are and how we don't need men. You do need men. You just only feel comfortable when they look like you. Leave behind thinking someone is a Trump supporter because they don't agree with you. Yes. Leave behind thinking that someone who's a Trump supporter is suddenly evil. Ooh, leave behind the View. Yes. Are they even relevant anymore? No one even talks about them. Man needs to have 6 inches, make 6 figures, and oh, I got you. Leave behind drop shipping, but it's easier for content creators. Leave behind I am the table. I know. Leave behind what does he bring to the table? Bitch, what do you bring to the table? Just because you look good on his arm doesn't make you good. Misandry, thank you. Leave behind misogyny and misandry. Leave behind Black Friday. Rebrand Viewless. I like that. Leave behind red flags. Oh my god. Some of these red flag videos, they're not even red flags. They're just misinterpreting. Leave behind accusing everyone of racism when you're just wrong. I watched this video from a year ago. This black girl, she got in a fight with this girl on in her neighborhood. This bitch goes and pulls a gun. She pulls a gun on the other woman, and the other woman hilariously does not back down. She's like, I will fucking walk you. I will mop the floor with you. I will mop you. What are you going to do? And she's like, I'll just fucking shoot you. Da, 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 da. And she's like, no, the fuck you won't. You're fucking, like, they're going back and forth. She's like, you're a stripper. Da, 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 da. And Rachel Ziegler, leave her behind in 2025. Yes. And the white lady's daughter is recording it, okay? She's recording it. This girl... It's like, I didn't have no gun. The white lady had a gun. You just always coming after me because I'm a black lady. You trying to keep me down. I'm telling you that white lady's the one that's got a gun. You need to go look at her. We have you on video. No, you don't. And even if you did, that video's from last week. I wore the exact same outfit last week. No, the fuck you didn't? Yes, I did. And then they walked up, they showed her the video, and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then finally, after 2 hours of trying to get this bitch to talk, she finally goes, okay. Yeah, I'll cooperate. Yeah, that was me. I just didn't want my auntie to get in trouble. Then why did you have a gun in the first place, you stupid cunt? Why? Meghan Markle, yes, I haven't heard from her in a long time, and I love it. Leave Pedro Pascal, yeah. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm tired of hearing about him. I'm tired of hearing about him and how he has to touch everybody too. It's just as weird when he does it as when Cynthia Erivo and everyone else. I don't like it. Stop touching. Just leave people alone. If you need comfort that badly, stop going out in public. Just bye-bye. Do you know what one person said? That I was embarrassing for lining my artwork in black. I'm sorry. So now personal artwork preference is embarrassing? I just like it. Of course, that same girl unironically drew characters that had self-harm scars as a cute thing, so I don't know. Who's so pretty? I'm lost. Who are we talking about? Scandalized. Oh, we are absolutely bringing Sydney Sweeney. And I actually did that. I was like, if I hate Sabrina Carpenter for her success and beauty, why do I love Sydney Sweeney? It's almost like it's not that I hate their looks. I hate their personality. Because the thing is, what a lot of folks don't want to realize, this is not Sabrina Carpenter's first foray into fame. She tried in 2011 or 2015, something like that, to make it big. And she didn't. She fell flat on her ass. Nobody wanted to watch her. Nobody wanted to listen to her music. She was still just as talented then, but the music was different. The visuals were different. Okay? So she fell into obscurity. Massive obscurity. As a matter of fact, the last popular thing she did before this was in Tall Girl, she was the older sibling. That, and she was a side character. Okay? That was the, whatchamacallit, the most relevant she had had. And no one even realized who she was. She was just the side character. Then she does this rebrand. Suddenly she's got all of this notice. Congrats. Get your bag. But don't sit there and say that men are stupid because all the men you've been with have cheated on you. Ma'am, if you've had 5 exes and every one of them have cheated on you, guess what that means? You have shitty taste in men. No, you know what we leave behind? We leave behind thinking that it's okay to raise another country's flag in this country. We leave behind saying, I'm going to leave America. Just fucking go. Don't tell anybody. We don't care. Leave. You think it's so wonderful elsewhere? Go. Go. It's going to hit you like a freight train when you realize we're not the only fucking place that has rules. Common denominator and all that. Thank you, HG. The first time, not your fault. The second time, you know what? Lesson learned, but it's still not quite your fault. Third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time. Bitch, you picking the same man with a different outer layer. Oh, you're victim shaming. Damn right. At some point, you have to take accountability for what you do. At some point, you have to have some introspective and say, wow, I'm picking really shitty men that are not treating me right. If you can't do that, that's your fault. Do I feel bad she got cheated on? Sure. But now as a result, she should be able to treat every man like shit? No. When we have that same idea towards anyone that's like, I got attacked by a black person once, so thus all black people are bad. That's not considered okay. I could use it as insert any gay, trans, this, that, and the other. What are you going to see happen? But it's okay when it's men, because after all, men bad. Ew, men. Don't mind me doing some small details and trying not to screw them up. There we go. Intersectionality and stuff, right? The problem is, again, it all goes back to accountability. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to hear, like, apparently Caleb Hammer is super evil because he tells poor people that they are in their own situations because of their bad decisions. How dare we tell poor people that that's the truth when I'm sorry, it is. Do you know how many people started out with literally nothing and now have, like, everything? You know how I know? I'm in that situation. My husband and I came here with nothing. Nothing. No furniture. No We had a couple of pots and pans, a TV, video games, and an old beat up car. We've done everything ourselves. Through hard work, dedication, clawing, scraping. We never went to our family and asked for big personal loans from the family. We got a couple of $100 here and there. But until recently, we never had to ask the family for big help. It's a very recent thing. Watching this queer podcast reel complain about women bring their boyfriends to queer spaces. How do you know they ain't bi or trans? Right. Oh, are you seeing my hands? Yeah, this is all Adija. Adija and Umi play very rough with me. Very rough. So, yeah, bunny kicks. Caleb at least nice about it. They say he's not nice. That's the funniest part. Let's leave idiots breeding. Let's leave a lot of people breeding in 2025. Thankfully, I think those are dead. I really do think they're dead. Yes, I agree. Get rid of it. See, the problem is that I really feel like Caleb doesn't pull any punches. Because he's just so damn honest. But people really don't like it. They really don't like his honesty. It's hilarious. No tampons in men's bathroom. Yes. Dang, they're turning you into Remus Lupin after a full moon. Shit just gets me mad, kid. Shit just gets me mad. It is how he is honest. No fucks given, right? Just straightforward. Again, I would much rather somebody be very straightforward and a little mean to me than be sweet and kind and lie. Let's also leave anti-kink shaming. I know. Oh, you know what? Let's leave behind. Don't slut shame. Let's leave that behind. Honestly, I'd vote for the tampon in the men's toilets because when I had a nosebleed, they managed to stop the bleeding fast. I love it, HG. Let's leave behind the anti-kink shame, and I am so yes. This is true. This is one of the reasons I love her. I am friends with Alan Roberts. Banana, you don't know the first person that ever interviewed me is Alan? The very first person that ever wanted to talk to me besides Dangerous Rhetoric was Alan. Leave behind hookup culture in general. Yes, can we leave behind hookup culture? Yes. How about we leave behind thinking that OF is a real viable way to make money? Let's leave behind encouraging people to sell their bodies. The amount of people that sit there and go, Oh, you're just jealous. Because you know what the funniest thing is? The people that call me ugly, the people that constantly mock me, none of them are in committed relationships. None of them are someone who's home, happy in their house. No, they're half naked online and they have OF. And I think it's funny. This is very telling. One of the people, not that personally came at me, okay? But came after Caleb because Caleb, apparently it's Brent Saves Money. The guy does OF, okay? And Caleb subscribed to the OF. He didn't show anything on camera, but you could hear the guy talking. He says on TikTok he felt humiliated hearing him laugh at that. Sir, why are you humiliated? What do you mean you're humiliated? That's a self-tell. If when somebody subscribes to your, because mind you, influencers do this all the time where they subscribe and then they react and they don't actually show anything. Okay? Why are you embarrassed? Why are you feeling humiliated? Almost as if you knew what you were doing was kind of gross. Kind of illicit. And not in a good way. More like you're feeling embarrassed that somebody's mocking you for selling your body. And I get the temptation. I get the monetary benefit. I get it. But there's a reason. If it's empowering, why feel shame? Exactly. Exactly, Raven. Exactly. And if any of you are watching this afterwards and you feel some type of way about it, the reason why I think it is wrong is because what it does, it strips down your value as a commodity to literally just your naked body. Whether you like it or not, you are personally objectifying yourself. And you're doing it in a way that's not even helpful to yourself. Because what you're doing is you're telling people, you know, if you think for 5 seconds people are going to like you without the OF content, then go ahead and stop making it today. Or if you do in your OF content, only talk. Keep your clothes on. Do not talk about anything sexual. Do not have any sexual encounters. Go ahead and just talk about what's important to you. Go ahead and talk about your daily life. Go ahead and talk about your favorite stuff. Nobody's going to want to see that, huh? What about your opinions on things? Go ahead. Start posting your opinion. You're going to realize real quick your value is nothing to these people. You have zero value outside of the orgasm you provide for them. And once you accept that, you realize how unvaluable it is, how devalued it is to do that to yourself. It doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help the people who are addicted to porn. It doesn't help the people who have a parasocial relationship with you. It does not help you with your self-worth, because almost everybody who does OnlyFans eventually stops doing it. Why? Because they know how bad it is for their mental health. Because all you're doing is worse and worse and worse sexual deviancy just to appease the holy dollar that's coming into your bank account. And the sooner you own up to that, the better your life will be. Because the same exact women who go, don't objectify me, understand what you're doing is you're just saying that this objectification is okay because I started it. Oh, you see, this is empowering because I'm the one implementing it. I'm the one that's running it, but you're still objectified. You are still reduced to nothing more than this. At the end of the day, that's what you've reduced yourself to. Whether you're a man or a woman. When you have to sell your body You have told everyone the person in that body is not worthwhile getting to know. There's a reason why so many people that are OnlyFans are also victims of assault, victims of rape, mental health issues galore, and almost all of them have plastic surgery. All hallmarks of insecurity, of mental health issues, and of problems in their head. This is not me dunking on them. What this is saying is, if you see this pattern continually over and over and over again, that says something. It says something, and you gotta start acknowledging it. You gotta start understanding it, because you're not helping anybody by not. It's just the same thing. No, it's the same thing, Raven. A male version of OF is OF. Because there's tons of men on there, typically gay ones, but there's tons of men that make OF content. Tons. And the same things apply. These are men who take all of these testosterone and they hyper pump themselves and they over exercise at the gym so that way they look cut all the time. It's the same idea. People just don't want to hear it. Yes. Let's leave behind in 2025 not being allowed to have standards. You are allowed to have a standard for whoever you do and do not want to marry. And do not let anybody guilt you into otherwise. You are allowed to have a standard for what you find attractive. You are allowed to say that if somebody is a sex worker, that you don't want that for a relationship. You are allowed to say that's not for you. And it is not wrong for you to want that. You're allowed to say you're not attracted to a man. You're allowed to say that. What's crazy to me is that we live in a world where it's not okay to say that. We live in a world where we tell people that if they aren't attracted to people they're not attracted to, that is a flaw on their part. What's hilarious is those exact same people will say that it's okay to not find white people attractive. I'm just saying. And thank you, HG. I saw your comment. You know what we can leave behind in 2025? Hating the straight white male. Saying everything is the heteronormative straight white male problem. Let's leave that behind. That'd be great. Is it okay to say you are not okay with dating a trans person? Exactly. It doesn't mean the trans person is bad. It just means they're not for you. Thank you. Thank you. Leave polygamy behind. Yes. Can we leave making polygamy sound normal in 2025? Yes. Oh, 20 times a day. Yes. Can we leave in 2025 bringing up inappropriate things to kids? Sexualizing kids. Can we leave all of that behind? Those same people, the exact same people that hate the straight white male, almost all of them are married to a ding 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 straight white male. So crazy how that works. So crazy. I find it very odd, very, very odd, that all these people just love to hate. Leave open marriages behind. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Leave behind overconsumption of fast food. Leave behind not cooking. I would love that. I would love that. Leave behind saying that you can't make that. You can't figure that out. People that hate meal prepping, you know what I say? That's just somebody that's scared. If a marriage is open, then how is it even considered a union? Exactly. But I think we have stated enough today, guys. We've got a whole other one coming out on Thursday. We have, let's see, how many weeks left of the year? Let's find out. Let's look. How many more weeks? How many streams? Well, I'm obviously not going to be streaming on December 25th. Do you know what always confuses me? What days Christmas is. I always get confused. Let's leave behind micro trends. Yes. Cultural appropriation, exactly. Let's leave that behind. So obviously I'm not going to be streaming on Christmas, that's for sure. But let me count again. So let's see. 2 weeks, we have almost 3 weeks. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 streams less until the end of the year. Almost a set 3 weeks in total days. So it's coming, kids. Yes, but I'm about to go. We're talking about the end of the stream, baby. So, guys, it has been a pleasure today. Subscription to every part of life needs to go. Yes. Leave behind Klarna. Leave behind Affirm. Yes. Leave behind living outside your memes. Hello, emo. Also, goodbye. But that's all I have to say today, guys. Like I said, if any of you want to participate in helping out a family in need this Christmas, send me a message. I will work with you on what to get for them. Otherwise, kids, please remember to tell people that are important to you, that you love them, and to be safe, guys. I love you. Be safe. And we'll talk about this next time, Natanya, and I'll explain why. But keep yourself safe. I will see you all on Thursday, and there should be, hopefully, if I'm dedicated enough, 2 videos out this week. Go, remember, if you love me and you want to support small creators, make sure, guys, especially this time of year, you are going and searching their name. You are typing it out. You are liking. You are commenting. You are sharing. Help out the small creators during the Christmas season. This is the time where they can make the most money and they can get the most notice. Either way, guys, I love you all. I will talk to you later. Have a great night. Stay safe out there and stay warm.